When shopping for luxury watches, two brands pop up repeatedly, Patek Philippe and Rolex. However, which is a better fit for your needs? Hi, I'm Dustin Lemick, CEO at BriteCo Jewelry and Watch Insurance. Today, we're diving into the world of luxury watches and determining which is the best fit for you and your lifestyle. Let's get into all things Patek Philippe, timepieces first. Patek has helped to craft the current luxury watch market. Founded initially as Patek, Zapek, and C in 1839, the Swiss watch-making company has long catered to discerning clients like the watch enthusiasts it still serves today. After acclaimed watchmaker Adrian Philippe was brought onto the team in 1840s, joining Antoine Patek, the brand's name changed to Patek Philippe and C, which is eventually shortened to just Patek Philippe that we know today. Over the decades, Patek Philippe became renowned for making more complicated, technologically savvy watches. It filed patents for watch features that sometimes seem standard today, including the perpetual calendar, the world's first double chronograph, time zone specific watches, and annual calendar mechanisms, and many more, for a total of more than 100 Pateks. The Patek Philippe Henry Graves super complication, known as one of the most expensive watches in the world, selling at auction in 2014 for $24 million, the Patek Philippe Henry Graves super complication was crafted in the 1920s and was known to be the most complicated watch in the world for decades. However, the brand will continue to make even more complex, complicated watches in the future. Patek Philippe Aquanaut, this sporty watch, is a favorite amongst collectors, as it's a true classic, even despite its relatively young age compared to Patek Philippe's long history overall. The watch comes in various colors and unique features, and the prices vary greatly depending on the individual's specific timepiece. You can find an average model for over $20,000 new, but if you go for a higher-end Aquanaut, you could easily spend over $100,000. Philippe Calatrava. The Calatrava collection is a bit more sophisticated, and these elegant dress watches are available in both men's watches and women's styles, with a variety of colors, precious metals, and band styles on display. More affordable than the Aquanaut, these watches are priced closer to $10,000. But what about Rolex? This watch brand is a household name and is likely better known than Patek Philippe, and here's what you need to know. Rolex is not nearly as old as the brand like Patek. It was founded in 1905 in London before moving to the horological capital of the world, Switzerland. Rolex quickly began producing some of its most notable models, such as the Oyster Perpetual model. Rolex eventually became known for its fashionable men's watches and its sportier, more durable, waterproof wristwatches collection. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. Quite possibly the most famous Rolex watch in existence, Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona is also one of the most expensive watches in existence. It belonged to actor Paul Newman and sold for $17 million at auction. Rolex Submariner. The Rolex Submariner became known as the first diver's watch to be waterproof up to 100 meters. One of Rolex's tool watches, it debuted in 1953 and is still a favorite today. Some models go for under $10,000 too, making this a favorite model and a more affordable entry point into the world of luxury watches compared to some of Patek Philippe's more popular models. Rolex Perpetual. As mentioned above, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual was one of Rolex's first notable watches, and these watches are available in an array of styles and for less than $10,000 if you buy them pre-owned. So Patek or Rolex? Let's look at the facts. Both Rolex and Patek Philippe come with rich histories, though Patek Philippe's history is longer and its tradition is more renowned in horological circles. But both Patek Philippe and Rolex offer notable watches beloved by collectors. Still, the Patek seal comes with a higher price tag. Both watch brands hold their value really well and can fetch superb prices on the resale market. Which one's right for you? It depends on what you value most. If you love heritage and tradition, consider Patek Philippe. If you're on a budget or want to enter the luxury watch market at a lower price point, go with Rolex. If you want a watch that holds its value over time, you would do well with either one. Swiss watch brand Patek Philippe is historic and has had a reputation for producing some of the most impressive, groundbreaking, and complicated watches. Founded in the early 1800s, Patek Philippe invented the perpetual calendar mechanism. the world's first double chronograph, time zone watches, an annual calendar mechanism, and more. Rolex is a household name for luxury watch brands, and for good reason. It has produced a wealth of luxury and sporty watches beloved by celebrities and average consumers alike. Rolex is also one of the most accessible luxury watch brands in the market, with some watches going for under $10,000. It will depend on various factors, including your budget, the style of watch you want, the degree to which you care about the brand's history and culture, and whether you anticipate selling the watch later. In general, Rolex watches are cheaper than Patek Philippe watches, but both hold their value really well. However, if you want to purchase a luxury watch that will appreciate over time, shop carefully and choose a model known as an investment piece. No matter if you're a Rolex fan or a staunch Patek Philippe supporter, protect your watch. BriteCo's comprehensive luxury watch insurance ensures that your favorite timepieces are safe from damage, loss, theft, and more. Thanks for watching.